Great drivers don't just react, they anticipate, plan, and stay one step ahead. Welcome to Part 44 of the UK Theory Test Series. In this episode, you'll face a new set of practical, exam-style questions that challenge your ability to think clearly and act safely on the road. If you're aiming to pass with confidence, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a learning moment. Make sure to leave a comment at the end of this video. Let's jump in and sharpen those skills. Question 1. You're in a line of traffic. The driver behind you is following very closely. What action should you take? A. Ignore the following driver and continue to travel within the speed limit. B. Signal left and wave the following driver past. C. Move over to a position just left of the center line of the road. D. Slow down, gradually increasing the gap between you and the vehicle in front. The answer is D. Slow down, gradually increasing the gap between you and the vehicle in front. Question 2. What should you do if you park on the road when it's foggy? A. Leave dipped headlights switched on. B. Leave main beam headlights switched on. C. Leave parking lights switched on. D. Leave dipped headlights and fog lights switched on. The answer is C. Leave parking lights switched on. Question 3. The fluid level in your battery is low. What should you top it up with? A. Engine coolant. B. Distilled water. C. Battery acid. D. Engine oil. The answer is B. Distilled water. Question 4. Which 3 are most likely to cause you to lose concentration while you are driving? A. Using a mobile phone. B. Looking at a map. C. Tuning your car radio. D. Checking the mirrors. The answer is A. B. C. Question 5. Unbalanced wheels on a car may cause A. The tires to deflate. B. The steering to vibrate. C. The brakes to fail. D. The steering to pull to one side. The answer is B. The steering to vibrate. Question 6. What can you expect if you drive using rapid acceleration and heavy braking? A. Increased fuel consumption. B. Reduced exhaust emissions. C. Reduced pollution. D. Increased road safety. The answer is A. Increased fuel consumption. Question 7. What does this signal from a police officer mean to oncoming traffic? A. Turn left. B. Stop. C. Go ahead. D. Turn right. The answer is B. Stop. Question 8. When are you allowed to wait on the yellow grid markings? A. Oncoming traffic is preventing you from turning right. B. You are in a queue of traffic turning left. C. You are on a roundabout. D. You are in a queue of traffic to go ahead. The answer is A. Oncoming traffic is preventing you from turning right. Question 9. You're making an appointment and will have to travel a long distance. How should you plan for the journey? A. Avoid roads with the national speed limit. B. Allow plenty of time for the trip. C. Prevent other drivers from overtaking. D. Plan to travel at busy times. The answer is B. Allow plenty of time for the trip. Question 10. How will a school crossing patrol signal you to stop? A. By displaying a red light. B. By giving you an arm signal. C. By pointing to children waiting to cross. D. By displaying a stop sign. The answer is D. By displaying a stop sign. Question 11. The most important reason for having a properly adjusted head restraint is to A. Make you more comfortable. B. Help you to maintain your driving position. C. Help you to relax. D. Help you to avoid neck injury. The answer is D. Help you to avoid neck injury. Question 12. When approaching a right-hand bend, you should keep well to the left. Why is this? A. To improve your view of the road. B. To let faster traffic from behind overtake. C. To be positioned safely if you skid. D. To overcome the effect of the road slope. The answer is A. To improve your view of the road. Question 13. You're driving on the motorway. How can you lower the risk of a collision when the vehicle behind is following too closely? A. Move onto the hard shoulder and stop. B. Brake sharply. C. Switch on your hazard warning lights. D. Increase your distance from the vehicle in front. The answer is D. Increase your distance from the vehicle in front. Question 14. At an incident, how could you help a small child who isn't breathing? A. Put them in the recovery position and slap their back. B. Find their parents and explain what's happening. C. Talk to them confidently until an ambulance arrives. D. Open their airway and begin CPR. The answer is D. Open their airway and begin CPR. Question 15. You think the driver of the vehicle in front has forgotten to cancel their right indicator. You should. A. Stay behind and not overtake. B. Flash your lights to alert the driver. C. Sound your horn before overtaking. D. Overtake on the left if there is room. The answer is A. Stay behind and not overtake. Question 16. You're driving on this dual carriageway. Why may you need to slow down? A. There are no footpaths. B. There are solid white lines on either side. C. There are roadworks ahead of you. D. There's a broken white line in the center. The answer is C. There are roadworks ahead of you. Question 17. What should you do if it's raining and you're following this lorry on a motorway? A. Move into a lane that has less spray. B. Switch your headlights onto main beam. C. Be aware of spray reducing your vision. D. Allow a 2-second separation gap. The answer is C. Be aware of spray reducing your vision. Question 18. You intend to turn right into a side road. Why should you check for motorcyclists just before turning? A. They may be following you closely. B. They may be overtaking on your right. C. They may be emerging from the side road. D. They may be overtaking on your left. The answer is B. They may be overtaking on your right. Question 19. What safety device must be fitted to a trailer braking system? A. Stabilizer. B. Breakaway cable. C. Corner steadies. D. Jockey wheel. The answer is B. Breakaway cable. Question 20. You're driving in a slow-moving queue of traffic. What should you do just before changing lanes? A. Sound the horn. B. Give a slowing down arm signal. C. Look for motorcyclists filtering through the traffic. D. Change down to first gear. The answer is C. Look for motorcyclists filtering through the traffic. Question 21. You're waiting to turn right out of a minor road. A large vehicle is approaching from the right. Why should you wait, even if you have time to turn in front of it? A. Large vehicles can hide an overtaking vehicle. B. Large vehicles are difficult to steer in a straight line. C. Large vehicles have priority. D. Large vehicles are unpredictable. The answer is A. Large vehicles can hide an overtaking vehicle. Question 22. Before overtaking a large vehicle, you should keep well back. Why is this? A. To offer other drivers a safe gap if they want to overtake you. B. To get the best view of the road ahead. C. To leave a gap in case the vehicle stops and rolls back. D. To give acceleration space to overtake quickly on blind bends. The answer is B. To get the best view of the road ahead. Question 23. You're traveling behind a bus that pulls up at a bus stop. What should you do? A. Accelerate past the bus. B. Pull in closely behind the bus. C. Sound your horn. D. Watch carefully for pedestrians. The answer is D. Watch carefully for pedestrians. Question 24. How much more fuel will you use by driving at 70 miles per hour compared with driving at 50 miles per hour? A. About 15%. B. About 5%. C. About 100%. D. About 75%. The answer is A. About 15%. Question 25. You're driving in fog. Why should you keep well back from the vehicle in front? A. In case it changes direction suddenly. B. In case it stops suddenly. C. In case its brake lights dazzle you. D. In case its fog lights dazzle you. The answer is B. In case it stops suddenly. Question 26. What should you do when you're approaching roadworks on a motorway? A. Speed up to clear the area quickly. B. Obey the speed limit. C. Always use the hard shoulder. D. Stay very close to the vehicle in front. The answer is B. Obey the speed limit. Question 27. You're traveling in the left-hand lane of a 3-lane motorway. How should you react to traffic joining from a slip road? A. Pace the other vehicles. B. Move to another lane. C. Maintain a steady speed. D. Switch on your hazard warning lights. The answer is B. Move to another lane. Question 28. What can cause excessive or uneven tire wear? A. A faulty braking system. B. A faulty exhaust system. C. A faulty gearbox. D. A faulty electrical system. The answer is A. A faulty braking system. Question 29. What does this motorway sign mean? A. Farm machinery crossing ahead. B. No motor vehicles beyond this point. C. Horse-drawn vehicles likely to be en road ahead. D. Horse riders may be using the road. The answer is C. Horse-drawn vehicles likely to be en road ahead. Question 30. What's the meaning of this sign? A. Gravel surface, reduce speed. B. Surface may be slippery when wet. C. Loose chippings on road ahead. D. Roadworks ahead with uneven lanes. The answer is C. Loose chippings on road ahead. Question 31. When would you use the right-hand lane of a 3-lane dual carriageway? A. Only when you're overtaking. B. Only when you're turning right. C. When you're overtaking or turning right. D. When you're driving fast. The answer is C. When you're overtaking or turning right. Question 32. What signal should you give when you're going straight ahead at a roundabout? A. Signal left before leaving the roundabout. B. Signal left when you're approaching the roundabout. C. Signal right when you're approaching the roundabout. D. Don't signal at any time. The answer is A. Signal left before leaving the roundabout. Question 33. What's the national speed limit on motorways for cars and motorcycles? A. 70 miles per hour. B. 30 miles per hour. C. 60 miles per hour. D. 50 miles per hour. The answer is A. 70 miles per hour. Question 34. When would you use the right-hand lane on a 3-lane motorway? A. When you're trying to save fuel. B. When you're driving above the speed limit. C. When you're overtaking. D. When you're turning right. The answer is C. When you're overtaking. Question 35. What should you do when going through a contraflow system on a motorway? A. Switch lanes to keep the traffic flowing. B. Keep a good distance from the vehicle ahead. C. Stay close to the vehicle ahead to reduce queues. D. Ensure that you don't exceed 30 miles per hour. The answer is B. Keep a good distance from the vehicle ahead. Question 36. You are on a long downhill slope. What should you do to help control the speed of your vehicle? A. Grip the handbrake firmly. B. Apply the parking brake gently. C. Select neutral. D. Select a lower gear. The answer is D. Select a lower gear. Question 37. Which of these is least likely to be affected by crosswinds? A. Motorcyclists. B. Cars. C. Cyclists. D. High-sided vehicles. The answer is B. Cars. Question 38. What lights should you use if daytime visibility is poor but not seriously reduced? A. Headlights and fog lights. B. Dipped headlights. C. Front fog lights. D. Rear fog lights. The answer is B. Dipped headlights. Question 39. Which of these is an effect of drinking alcohol? A. Faster reactions. B. Increased concentration. C. Poor judgment. D. Color blindness. The answer is C. Poor judgment. Question 40. You're in a one-way street and want to turn right. Where should you position your vehicle when there are 2 lanes? A. Just left of the center line. B. In the right-hand lane. C. In either lane, depending on the traffic. D. In the left-hand lane. The answer is B. In the right-hand lane. Question 41. Where should you avoid overtaking? A. Approaching a dip in the road. B. Just after a bend. C. On a 30-mile-per-hour road. D. In a one-way street. The answer is A. Approaching a dip in the road. Question 42. You're turning left from a main road into a side road. What should you do if people are already crossing the road into which you're turning? A. Signal to them to continue crossing. B. Continue as you have right of way. C. Sound your horn to warn them of your presence. D. Wait and allow them to cross. The answer is D. Wait and allow them to cross. Question 43. What will the speed limit usually be where you can see streetlights but no speed limit signs? A. 40 miles per hour. B. 60 miles per hour. C. 30 miles per hour. D. 50 miles per hour. The answer is C. 30 miles per hour. Question 44. What does this sign below mean? A. Recommended height for heavy vehicles. B. Vehicles over 4.4 meters must detour immediately. C. Maximum headroom of 4.4 meters at hazard ahead. D. Minimum clearance of 4.4 meters required to enter tunnel. The answer is C. Maximum headroom of 4.4 meters at hazard ahead. Question 45. After traveling through deep water that has gathered on a road surface, you should A. Go slowly while gently applying the brakes. B. Avoid using the brakes at all for a few miles. C. Accelerate and keep to a high speed for a short time. D. Stop for at least an hour to allow them time to dry. The answer is A. Go slowly while gently applying the brakes. Question 46. When should you check the engine oil level? A. When the engine is hot. B. Every time you drive the car. C. Early in the morning. D. Before a long journey. The answer is D. Before a long journey. Question 47. There is a police car following you. The police officer flashes the headlights and points to the left. What should you do? A. Move over to the left. B. Pull up on the left. C. Stop immediately. D. Turn left at the next junction. The answer is B. Pull up on the left. Question 48. You avoid busy times when traveling. How will this affect your journey? A. You're more likely to be held up. B. You'll travel a much shorter distance. C. Your journey time will be longer. D. You're less likely to be delayed. The answer is D. You're less likely to be delayed. Question 49. What should the driver of the red car, arrowed, do? A. Tell the pedestrian in the road she shouldn't have crossed. B. Wait for the pedestrian in the road to cross. C. Quickly drive behind the pedestrian in the road. D. Wave towards the pedestrians who are waiting to cross. The answer is B. Wait for the pedestrian in the road to cross. Question 50. You're about to overtake. What should you do when you see this sign? A. Overtake the other driver as quickly as possible. B. Move to the right to get a better view. C. Switch your headlights on before overtaking. D. Hold back until you can see clearly ahead. The answer is D. Hold back until you can see clearly ahead. You've just completed Part 44. Great effort. Each question you've tackled today brings you closer to mastering the real exam. Keep your momentum going and meet us in Part 45 for more smart practice and road-ready strategies. Until then, stay focused, stay safe, and thanks for joining us on the journey.